making sure it wasn't shit. Top 10 most powerful anime characters of all time. Are you religious? I'd like to introduce you to my religion. Not this shit again. Stop. Okay, let's give it 2 minutes for more people to see the notif. Check out the donator store. Get cool perks and support the server. Shut up. Top 10 anime betrayals. Takes pill. Uses condom. Pulls out. Father of 23 kids only had sex at night because he thought sperm was sleep. In any event, we are extreme vetting people coming into the US in order to help keep our country safe. The courts are slow and political. You need extreme vetting for people coming on our Minecraft server too. Don't all, they are not nice people. Four pictures of Jennifer Lawrence that'll make you say that's a bear, not Jennifer Lawrence. It's official. I'm no longer late for anal. When your mom randomly enters your room at night and you only have a second to think of a sleeping position. You stupid fucking piece of shit. You beat up your little brother and now your mom is fucking pissed. When I get home I'm going fucking berserk. Sorry sir. This is a Christian server, so no swearing. The four horsemen of the apocalypse. War, death, famine, pestilence. Guy with cornrows eats corn while listening to corn. I'm holding back tears. This video is so powerful. Boy, shut yo sensitive ass up. Never mind, I just cried. When you're playing Minecraft with the boys and one of them gets mad at a creeper and screams heck. Sorry sir, this is a Christian server, so no swearing. When you try to fit in but can't stop being awkward as fuck. The floor is good comedy. If you put a milkshake in one yard and crack a cold one in another yard, which yard would the boys go to? Dad, why is my sister's name Rose? Because your mother loves roses. Thanks dad. No problem. Minecraft Pocket Edition. When they randomly send you a cute text message. You stupid bitch, you stole my diamonds in Minecraft, you're dead to me. After flunking a job interview. Got up. Shook head at me, but I thought he was annoying, so on the playground he tried to ask me to be his girlfriend and I said no. And I had to think of an excuse. So I started hugging a tree and I told him the tree was my boyfriend. Then later I saw him kicking the tree and I felt kinda bad. Water machine broke, help, I can't swim. Fear not my friend, I will save you. Thank you Shaq, I owe you my life. Just bumped into a mannequin and said sorry. Then said oh, I thought you were a person. Then realized I was still talking to a mannequin. Bread. A standard piece of bread. I'm sad, send nudes. Stop. Ben 10. Ben 100. Apparently you do a like. A fatho. The pup she like. You heck Elif. Whoever you are, no matter where you are, you deserve to be happy. You hold the power to change everything. Be great. Farting on people's groceries new video. Kim be good. Kim be lit. Kim jump over the candlestick. Boss. Okay, let's do this. What names are you pitching? Co-worker. Hannah Montana. Me. Massachusetts, Massachusetts. Boss. Michael, you're fired. Cow. Is this bus going downtown? Driver. Depends on whether or not you have moolah. LOL. Cow. I'm fucking late to work, Craig. Air horn sound. Second air horn sound. Me. This isn't deodorant. Ha ha ha, you think you're so fucking hilarious, don't you, Matt? Shut the fuck up and leave the jokes to me. Steve Harvey's ex-wife sues. He owes me $60 million for murdering my soul. The only news I need. Quadruplets, a 1 in 180 million story. A cow has apparently defied great odds and given birth to 4 calves that have been named Eeny Meeny Miny and Moo. Who designed the public bathroom stalls where there's a crack in the door and people can see in? I need to fight them, please. You attract what you fear. Oh my god, I'm so scared of $10 billion. It's been a whole year since my first love died. Damn, I miss you, girl, pretty gal me. Don't be telling people I'm dead. Sometimes it still feels like she be commenting on my post. Merriam-Webster. It should be teeth paste and you know it. You are blocked from following Merriam-Webster and viewing Merriam-Webster's tweets. Do you have any experience with customer relations? What's that? Welcome to United Airlines. Why would anyone drink or do drugs? I get high off respecting women. Footwear idea. Crocs with high heels but the heel has another tinier croc on it. This really what my life come to, how? 4 AM and this the shit you make me look at, fam. All the ladies love him. We have cheap prices. Shit. Who would win? 1929's businessmen. Some weird curvy line. Justin Bieber fan jealous of Anne Frank. Following weekend reports that teen pop sensation Justin Bieber visited the Anne Frank house in Amsterdam. Local Bieber fan Chloe McNeil, 13, announced Monday that she was jealous of the 15-year-old Holocaust victim. Biebs went to her house. So unfair, said the die-hard believer of the persecuted Jewish teen who, after hiding from the Nazis for 2 years in a cramped attic, died of typhus in the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp just weeks before its liberation. What makes her so special? That she gets a shout out. I retweet him every day and he mentions her by name and calls her a great girl. McNeil went on to say that she was so envious of Frank that she wanted to literally die, adding that some girls just have all the luck. 8:32 PM. Minecraft Pocket Edition hacks. 8:43 PM. How to escape the FBI. Roses are red. The 5th month is called May. Bizarre study claims eating too many chicken nuggets can turn you gay. Your last night at the club, some guy handed me this and told me to text him. We are in 2017, this man is in 3017. When the FBI breaks through your window and asks if you have 34 stolen copies of Minecraft tutorial handbooks, perhaps. Do you forgive me now? No, you took all my gold, that is unforgivable. Ethan Smith. If idiots could fly, this place would be an airport. Drive. My dad and I were in a hotel and he tried the coffee and smiled and said, it's like making love in a canoe. And I said, it's that good. And he stopped smiling and looked me in the eye and said, no, it's fucking close to water, before pouring it down the drain really dramatically and walking away. Oh my god. Extreme dad jokes. Beauty and the Beast but reverse. I kiss the love of my life and she turns into a sick fucking monster and it's awesome. Shrek. Never mind, post cancelled. Hi boys, got a biology test tomorrow. How does growth take place in organisms by cell divisions in animals and plants? Google it yourself, you lazy dumb shit. Thanks fam. Your Tinder date versus her profile pic. So many fake smiles. You never know what someone is going through. My Trebuchet doesn't launch stones over 300 meters. Snorlax use body slam. Fuck. When you have a structured settlement but you need cash now, call JG Wentworth 877 cash now. Gunshot screams explosion. I sleep. Gunshot screams explosion. Real shit. Gunshot screams explosion. Ascended. Top 10 Nintendo Switch games that look promising. Comment awards the game. Can't wait to eat your ass tonight. I think you have the wrong number. This is Haley's father. I don't want to receive another message like that again. Please be more careful. Nah nigga, I got the right number. One wanna eat your ass. My wife's leaving in half an hour. How quick can you be here?
What's crack-a-lackin' everybody? Hope you enjoyed Comment Awards 44. I think we're gonna continue.
4 pictures of Bill Clinton that will make you say that's not Bill Clinton, that is cowbelly. 300 BC. Why do we want to be a good person? 1100. Why do we desire the truth? 1700. Why do objects fall to earth? 2016. Why are 10 luages stored in this room? Ere I destroy thoughts, those who don't respect women. Top 10 overpowered anime characters. Florida man stops street fight by running everyone over. I mean, that's one way to do it. Choose your fighter. Jake Paul. Disney Channel flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months. Brand new Rolex. Merch selling like a gad church. From Ohio. Nick Crompton. Collar stay poppin'. Can rap. Not from Compton. From the city of England. Chance Sutton. Stays litty. Blowing up. Hit $1 million a month. Jackie brought him to the top. Left Ohio. Martinez twins. Can speak Spanish. Tessa Brooks. Guys up on her. Educator. Fly like a drone. Smells good. Bouncer. Sorry 21 or over only. Me. The BuzzFeed quiz I took said I'm 43. Bouncer. Fuck my bad, come on in. Florida man shouts fuck that alligator. Jumps into lake. And is killed by alligator. I'll protect you until you're ready. I'll keep you warm until you're ready. I'll carry you until you're ready. Fly bitch. Kids these days only think about themselves, not thinking about these brave men who died to protect their freedom. 5 scariest booby traps of the Vietnam War. 8:32 PM. How to hack cool math games. 8:43 PM. How to convince FBI to leave your house. Buy our products. No thank you. Eat shit motherfucker. If you honk at me 0.2 seconds after the light changes, I'll get out of my car, put my dick on your windshield and sing Amazing Grace as slow as humanly possible. Can someone make this our bumper sticker? The new Spider-Man game is looking good. Why not both? Perhaps both choices could be equally valid. I propose that we should consider the possibility of indulging in each of these possibilities, as there is no detriment or consequence to the aforementioned idea. Verily, abolishment of blithescot taradiddle and beta dash. I'm establishing the conceptual preposition that is both animalistic with the utmost acumen. Indeed, the citation preceding our final predicament is not one of a false dichotomy, neither is it the priorital singular instruction in which an individual would feel the necessity to embark upon. It is the very foundation of a problematic solution in which either destination is to be taken simultaneously. Ultimately, upon taking this new direction, it will appear as though the resolution and resulting happening will be one of positive improvement. Oh, he's gonna say his first words. Understandable, have a great day. Just a little southeast of Phoenix, Arizona. This is how the Outback Steakhouse restaurants line up. I'd hate to be staying at a hotel right in the middle of delicious steak pentagram. Oh wait. The road that runs through is called Superstition Freeway, OMG. LOL, it's a demon trap made of Outback Steakhouses. What is in the center? What is in the center? Is that a gate to hell? Walmart Supercenter. I walked in on my 4-year-old nephew sitting alone on his bed eating grapes in the dark, and I didn't even get a chance to say anything before he said I don't have answers. Send nudes. Whoops, that's garlic bread. Even better. When was the last time you had sex, Charlie? Actually, in my job you have many occasions to have sex, but aren't you working in the cemetery? When your joke is bomb and you gotta wait for the squad to settle down. When a random number calls you and says get free Robux. I'm a straight male, but damn is Luigi hot. Have you ever regretted making a comment? Upgrade. Go back. I said go back. When you're having lawful marital sex and your spouse cries oh god, do not invoke the name of the Lord in vain. Sorry, I forgot we were sexting. Diglett, Uncle Ben. She was fearless and crazier than him. She was his queen, and God help anyone who dared to disrespect his queen. Son, call the cops, there is someone in the house. Can you shut the fuck up? Excuse me, I said shut up, I'm about to win Roblox Disaster Survivor. Understandable. Triangle, rhombus, pentagon, hexagon. My name Jeff. Why didn't you say this to me when I was alive? Whoever say they watch Vsauce for knowledge is lying. Mario, You can't possess a human man on the street. Megan, I'm sorry I told you the meeting might run late. I'm on my way to pick up Jeffrey from Scrahag. I'd say me. When you're fucking around on a trampoline and your homie hits you with that double bounce. What people think heaven looks like. What heaven really looks like. I just got out of the shower. Really? Send pics. Yeah, I do opium. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's another one of these stupid ass memes where an acronym is shown and then the words don't even match the letters of the damn acronym. It's fucking stupid. How has our species devolved to the point where words not matching up with an acronym is funny to us? Is this how you sick fucks get your worthless virtual internet points? That's all you fuckers care about. I'd rather be 6 feet in the ground than tolerate another terrible humorless attempt to find some satisfaction to your meaningless lives. I'll speak French between your legs. The hottest things I've ever been told. I'm just picturing someone screaming bonjour at a penis. Sacre bleu mademoiselle vagina. Hon 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 titi croissants. Titi croissants. None of you should ever be having sex. Don't claim you know hip hop if you don't know who this is. Hello food. So this is the 5th time you've come to this establishment this week and you always say the same 2 lines. I don't understand what you want from me. Please just tell me what you would like to order. Understandable, have a nice day. Hey, just found my baby shoes. Who's this? Please leave me and my family alone. I have called the cops. If you can make a girl laugh, you can make her do anything. Want to hear a joke about pizza? Sure. Never mind, it's too cheesy. Lol. Okay, suck my dick. If sex with 3 people is called a threesome and sex with 2 people is called a twosome, then I know why everyone calls you handsome. Just found an ISIS stronghold. Finally. I do a hold. Let go friend. Join us is significant frustrate. Please release. The darkness consumes me with every waking hour. Walked in to find my son being bullied online. SMH. Hello CERN. Hello you stinky star. Go eat a hydrogen ugly. You win this round cheese. Actually that is a rectangle cheese. Oxford comma laughing in the distance. Vocative comma wondering what Oxford comma thinks it's doing here. Surprise bitch, I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. Me coming back to McDonald's in the same day. Mum, why is my cousin named Diamond? Because your auntie loves diamonds. So what about me? Enough questions saying what's poppin' Jimbo 27,046 times for charity. Who would win? A nation doctor? A multi-billion-dollar corporation? The floor is free garlic bread. Dwayne the Doc Johnson. Straight out our Compton. Crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. Tanamo Bay in Cuba. Hours. Thursday 8 AM to 5 PM. Friday 8 AM to 5 PM. Saturday closed.
What is Luigi doing underneath the Smash Attack minigame room? I haven't seen anything about this mentioned on TCRF or Did You Know Gaming, so I figured it was worth making a video on. Not too long ago, I uploaded a clip of the Jump Attack minigame, and a few people weren't sure how to get to this minigame center, so let's start by covering that. First, you need to complete a few errands for Koopa Koot. More side quests become available from him as you progress through the game's story, and you can obtain the silver and gold credits to access the Toad Town minigames. The silver credit leads to the Jump Attack room, and the gold credit grants access to the Smash Attack room. The minigame center is hidden in the same area as the Little Oink Farm, and can be revealed by striking the nearby tree with your hammer. After using the pipe, you'll be able to speak with the toad behind the counter to play some games. Smash Attack is a pretty cool game. It requires 10 coins to play, and you'll have 30 seconds to go around hitting these boxes, which can contain a bomb, a fuzzy, nothing, or a portrait of Princess Peach. You must collect 10 portraits to win the game, the other things will just slow you down, and you receive coins dependent on the remaining time. But let's get back to the topic of this video. Why is Luigi in here? It's no secret that various characters are stored 1,000 units beneath the origin of a given room. This allowed the developers to simply teleport pre-existing objects around when characters needed to show up for cutscenes. That's why we see the bombs and fuzzies here. Now, Luigi never shows up in this room, but who's to say he wasn't intended to be part of the minigame at some point in development? This is just speculation, but it makes sense, especially considering there isn't just one, but 10 Luigis stacked in the same spot. This can be proven by hacking the game to move each individual Luigi. If you ask me, I think the initial plan was to hit 10 boxes containing Luigi, but they decided against it for whatever reason. With that being said, these kind of videos are meant to promote discussion, so if you agree or disagree, let me know your thoughts in the comments. By the way, the music used in this video is an awesome Toad Town cover by Thunderscott, 8-Bit Brigadier, and Michelle Heafy. They are criminally underrated and make a lot of video game music covers, so definitely give them a look. Links in the description. As always, thank you guys for watching. What's up, guys? I'll be honest, I didn't expect to really make a sequel to the 416-year block video, but it turns out there are numerous counters in Paper Mario that the developers didn't limit. So here we go with another Paper Mario fun fact. This time we're gonna talk about ovens. Following the fight with General Guy in Chapter 4, there's a little segment where we play as Princess Peach, which requires us to bake a
Often, when a runner makes a mistake, that means the end of the run. However, in this video, I'm going to share some of the most clutch moments I've seen. These are my picks for the top 10 saves in speedrunning. I love this clip from Caleb Hart. He's in the middle of a Final Fantasy VII run. He thinks the run is completely over, so he spends quite a while just sitting there doing nothing. But then somehow he manages to hit a 99 and barely win the fight.
Okay, now it's really over. Fuck, man, you gotta be kidding me. Why? Dude, of all the things to forget, it has to be the most important thing. Alright, it's still possible. I don't even know what Red 13's magic stat is. Watch me get a 99 roll. Oh my god, that would be so amazing. Oh my god! I got it! I can't believe that! Holy shit! Oh my god!
This clip comes from Dutch J, who's running Super Mario Sunshine. He grabs the side of the block, which causes him to fall off, but he's able to just narrowly save it.
Oh, whoa! That just happened! What was that?
Mido Skip is one of the most precise tricks in Ocarina of Time. There is a setup that's humanly possible, but it requires multiple frame-perfect inputs and exact angles. Here, Jodenstone jump slashes a frame late, so he just eyeballs it, and amazingly gets it.
Shit. What the fuck happened?
Sonic 06 is known for being extremely glitchy. Here, Midix is nearing the end of Crisis City when he's killed by a piece of a car, but he's able to hit the goal ring with Sonic's dead body and still finish the level.
Hit me, nothing, hit me, nothing, hit me. Okay. You gotta be... I hit the ring!
This is an old Castlevania 64 clip from Cosmo. The platform is disappearing underneath him, but at the very last second, he's able to jump back to safety.
I'm like 9 minutes behind my splits.
I am so dead right now. Oh! The fucking ultimate save.
Structured settlement.
Big bite. 3, 2, 1.
What's happening, Thunderbirds? Roy Rainer here, and I'm back with another banger. I got my boy Dustin on that camera. Dustin. That's what I'm talking about. And today we have a very special video. If you think that I'm a little bit more pumped up than normal, that's because the Lionels finished our debut album and it's coming out very soon. Keep an eye. Smashed it.
Southside G, today I am back with Wolfie Rhymes.
What's poppin'?
Just Dustin behind the camera. And we are doing the latest trend on YouTube. I completely missed the 1000-degree one because I was in the Bahamas. The new trend on YouTube right now is liquid nitrogen.
This is the new trend.
Okay, that's dangerous.
No one on YouTube has used liquid nitrogen in videos before.
And how's it a trend?
So I have like a bunch of balls and we're gonna pour the liquid
What are you doing? You have like fucking 3 million subs, bro. More energy. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. Bought a bunch of balls and we're
Okay,
gonna pour.
come on, bro. Like, what are you saying?
Okay. Bought a bunch of balls. We're gonna pour this liquid nitrogen on top of it. Then we're gonna try to smear.
Okay, English.
We got a bunch of balls. We have a volleyball, a huge exercise ball we're gonna use for the finale, a dodgeball. I knew it. A basketball. And what we're gonna basically do is pour the liquid nitrogen over all of these. We got a few weapons of mass destruction right here. A battle axe. Imagine what would happen if I slashed this canister.
Yeah, we'd all die.
An axe, an ice pick,
Pickaxe,
and a sledgehammer.
a mallet.
A mallet. This is a pretty simple trend, guys. Like, there's nothing to it. Hopefully, I think the coolest one is gonna be the dodgeball. I think it's gonna be like, what do you think is gonna happen?
It's gonna pop. It's gonna freeze and then shatter.
Dustin, what do you think is gonna happen?
It's gonna crack.
So it's gonna be like this. These two are in the same category.
Bro, that's the money maker.
Really?
Oh yeah. Deflated already. There's room for liquid nitrogen.
Maybe this should be the thumbnail. Anyways, let's get into it. But first, yo, like, come here and zoom up on this. Peep this hat though. You know what I mean? Is it focusing on that design though? This is a special hat.
Is that merch?
Amazing. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna need some help. Can you get the balls out of the packaging for me?
Of course I can get that. Okay, I'll actually help you out. There you go, 1 box.
Ow! Hold it, I'll punch it out. Hold it. Let's get it. We filmed a liquid nitrogen video on Charlie's video and he completely forgot to mention, do not do this at home. It is not safe, guys. So I'm telling you here.
Definitely forgot to mention it. Bro, do this one.
This one?
It's deflated. It's asking to get crunched.
Alright. We have a turkey pan, by the way, so the liquid nitrogen doesn't like fly everywhere. This is very dangerous, so Dustin, pass the camera, man.
Why are we doing this?
What?
Explain to the Salodians.
Yeah.
If we take the cap off, it leaks out.
Yeah, so as you can see, we gotta do this quick.
Here, first one.
What's up everybody, welcome back to my laboratory where safety is number one priority, and today I'm going to put to the test 4 camping gadgets. Let's see what they're all about. For the first gadget I got here actually a fire starting kid, there is a piece of wood that is soaked with something that is easy to start a fire with. There's a fire striker right here, and there is a fork right here. Boom. Whoa. Luke, come on. Stay away from here. Boom, just like that. We'll see in a minute how it works and what to do with this. Let's see if this actually good fire starter kindling right here. Boom, like this. Put it all in a pile, and we're gonna strike it a few times. There you go. Boom. If we put it on a rock, it actually...
Now, you might think that since I'm making a part 2 of this, I must get recognized a whole lot, like I'm some sort of celebrity or something. No. What actually happens is that I'm awkward. And I don't want to speak for everyone, but chances are you're awkward too. So when I do get recognized, we're both being awkward. Together. And that stuff makes for great videos. Once you get to my level of YouTube fame, whenever I go out in public, I always have the thought in the back of my mind, I wonder if any of these people have seen me pour sprinkles over my shirtless body. I especially get worried when I see my target demographic in public. Little boys. This might be paranoia or anxiety, but I swear sometimes little boys will stare at me for an uncomfortable amount of time, and I'm just trying my best not to make eye contact. You know, I don't really have any defining physical characteristics that make me stand out. As of right now, little boys have to look at me and think, is that tall, white, dirty, blonde-haired, early 20-year-old beta male that one YouTuber I like, or am I just imagining things? It's funny.
Son of a glitch. Mario Kart 7. Nintendo ran out of interesting names for the kart series and simply resorted to numbering subsequent entries. Well, I guess aside from Super Mario Kart, Super Circuit, and Double Dash, every other entry was pretty lazy in terms of naming conventions. But anyway, Mario Kart 7 is actually when Nintendo said, wow, some of the other ones are kind of broken, we should fix that. And then they made the second most solid game in the franchise. But that doesn't mean there aren't some glitches to mess around with, so let's kick things off with a minor glitch in Toad Circuit. On the second lap, when the glider ramp is up, it's possible to glide and land on top of the tunnel entrance and get stuck like this. You'll be able to stay on the edge as long as you don't point the kart towards the ground or press B to close the glider. This really isn't anything huge glitch-wise, but it's fun to see the game freak out. I mean, what is this? Ah, nailed it. Another glitch you can try is reversing into the glider ramp, and it'll push you backwards around the track, which kinda makes sense I guess, but strangely enough, you can also perform tricks this way too. Is this okay? Am I doing this right? Sadly, it doesn't seem like you can glide backwards, which, if I'm honest, would actually make this glitch interesting. Here's another useless but mildly entertaining glitch within the time trial menu. When cycling through other players' ghost times from around the world, pay attention to the flags next to their names. It'll sometimes change completely for some unknown reason. For instance, clearly I'm from the UK, but now I'm from France, and then somehow I became Japanese. Sate, chikyujo de doyata okota no desu ka? Okay, now let's move on to some of the more useful and interesting glitches in the game. In Dino Dino Jungle, it's possible to get out of bounds by using this tree log on the track and then getting this upward angle followed by boosting with a mushroom. Now this can be hit or miss, as the angle needs to be extreme enough to clear an invisible wall. You'll hit a secondary wall serving as a backdrop to the course, and this will place you behind the fence at the sides of the track. You can now go around the edges of the course along the fence, bearing in mind that it's super easy to clip back onto the track at points, and you can only go so far as this post kinda halts your progression. Honestly, there's not an awful lot to see here unless you really enjoy going through cut down trees. I mean, there's a lot of logs here that just aren't solid beyond the fence. I mean, why would they be? You're not supposed to be here. If you drive around the other way, you can go up a small hill, and this wall here is questionable. But this is is as far as we can go on our off-road adventure. The method for getting out of bounds in Dino Dino Jungle can be used elsewhere in the game for the same purpose. Take, for example, Coconut Mall, which in Mario Kart Wii had one of my favorite out of bounds in any game so far. Here, things are slightly different, but we'll go into that once we actually breach the boundaries of the course. Firstly, we need to drive halfway through the course and reach this corner near a red and white barrier. Just like Dino Dino Jungle, we need to reverse the kart off this ledge and then before the kart drops off, boost and then jump. Hopefully, if you time this just right, which isn't easy, you'll clear the barrier and end up out of bounds. But here's the kicker, and the reason why this glitch is probably better seen than trying yourself. Unlike the Mario Kart Wii version of Coconut Mall, the area you can drive around is incredibly small and basically pointless. Lakitu just grabs you if you go more than a few feet away from the course, which makes me so sad you wouldn't believe. Even more so if it took you a few attempts to get here. There's another out of bounds in this course, and for this glitch you'll need to get a buddy to help you out. So to try this glitch out, I asked my pal Gilly to jump online with me for some Mario Kart glitchin' fun, but Nintendo had other ideas. You'll see what I mean. It seems like you need a big character like Bowser and the red monster tires, and presumably on whatever kart you want. And the other player can be a featherweight character like Toad or Shy Guy. We then needed to drive around Coconut Mall backwards and to a certain point of the course, but every time we tried, we got disconnected. The game was just like, nope, you're not playing right, I know what you're trying to do. So unfortunately, we had to scrap that approach, as fun as it was to try. Then I used the download play function on my old 3DS to have 2 players in this course, and this method worked just fine. You need to drive to the section just past the glider ramp and you'll see this gap between the wall and the curb. The smaller kart needs to be slightly sideways, and then Bowser needs to drive into the side of it, which should push it out of bounds after a few attempts. Again, the Wii version of the course is way better to explore, as Lakitu just likes to help and spoil it for everyone, so thanks I guess, you learn to do your job better. Appreciate it. You'll make it to a roundabout here, and then it's over. The fun just ran out. Okay, let's wipe away the glitchy tears and focus on some glitches that are actually useful. After all, this is a racing game, and we want to get some decent time trials, am I right? In the course Woohoo Loop, there are 2 simple glitches that actually make Lakitu place you further into the course than he should. Normally, if you drive off the edge like this, Lakitu is supposed to drop you here, just before the beginning of the 3rd lap. However, if you drive off this section of the course specifically and boost using a mushroom, you'll be put way further into the 3rd lap and the game still thinks you're in the 2nd lap, as you didn't trigger the 3rd lap correctly. The tune for the final lap even plays as you finish the course, which is cool and slightly confusing. It's a relatively specific glitch, but nothing too difficult, and it can shave a lot of time off this course in time trial. The 3rd lap isn't even a second long. But there's a slightly more interesting version of this glitch. If you drive up to the lighthouse in this course, once you go over these 2 boosts, turn right and then with a mushroom, boost and jump off the cliff. You'll now be placed just before the finish line, so good job Lakitu, you practically finished the time trial for us. There must be something about the name Woohoo, because Maka Woohoo has a very similar glitch to Woohoo Loop. This glitch is performed after you hit the 2nd lap, and turn right and then boost into the water, pretty simple. Once again, Lakitu is all too helpful and places you a good way into the course, skipping the entire cave section and going around the castle. There's another shortcut, if you can call it that, involving this same kind of glitch. In DK Jungle, when you enter the temple section of the course, you need to boost and then jump at this corner, and if you get far enough, the game puts you just before the glider ramp. Though honestly, this saves about 2 seconds if that, and it's difficult to trigger. One Lakitu skip glitch like this that isn't too difficult though happens in Bowser Castle 1. After the first set of thwomps, you take a right and then just drive forwards and then simply jump this small block wall into the lava. When you're placed back on the track, you'll have skipped this part of the course, so that's cool. However, I found you won't be able to jump the wall with featherweight characters like Toad, so don't waste your time trying like I did. Next up is a glitch that's straight up useful and takes a tiny bit of skill. In the Daisy Cruiser course, there's a glitch that clips you through the ground to the lower section and skips a good chunk of the course. To do this, choose a featherweight character like Toad and choose the Koopa Clown cart with slick tires. Once on the course, you need to approach the edge of the deck and then turn to the right. You kinda bump the rail and drop, and if you get a good angle, you'll fall through this orange and white ridge to the section below. This takes some practice, but it's not as difficult as it seems, and yet again knocks a lot of time off your laps. A much trickier shortcut can be pulled off in the Luigi's Mansion DS course. At the steps of the mansion, you can do a similar trick to what you saw in Dino Dino Jungle. Firstly, you'll need to line yourself up roughly like this. You then reverse to get an extreme upwards angle on the steps and then boost to get some height. What happens next can be totally hit or miss, as positioning is key to getting this glitch. Hopefully what happens is you'll hit this pillar and get knocked through the ground and land in the final section of the mansion. You know, for a course called Luigi's Mansion, it suddenly becomes a lot less about being in the mansion. And this glitch saves about 10 to 15 seconds overall. A very similar glitch shortcut can be used in Neo Bowser City. On the first lap round, you'll hit the glider ramp leading to the starting line, and what you'll need to do is mushroom boost and glide under the Mario Kart sign. You'll next need to land on this raised ledge under the bridge. Bear in mind it's very easy to overshoot this or fall too short. From here we need to pull off a trick like in Luigi's Mansion, reversing off the ledge and then boost and jump at the right time. If you do this successfully, you'll land on the upper part of the track and skip all of this section of Neo Bowser City, yet again saving a lot of time. Before we check out one of the craziest shortcuts in the game, let's see Lakitu get it wrong yet again in Koopa Cape. At this point in the course, you have to boost and then jump where the red fence begins, and you'll need to get some distance to trigger the glitch. Yet again, we're placed a lot further into the course than we're normally supposed to be, so good times, literally. I'll stress this one is a bit tricky to get and took me a few attempts to trigger, which means it might be pretty specific. And finally, the strangest shortcut in the game happens in Maple Treeway, and it's all to do with the way you enter the huge cannon. At the beginning of the course, take a right onto the alternate path and follow the tunnels around and across the bridge until you reach this point. Now to set up this glitch, line up your cart like so and then drive straight forward without pressing any direction. You'll hit the boost and then you need to aim for this part of the tunnel sides, and once you're driving up it, hold left on the control stick and jump with the right trigger. You'll instantly see the small jump that happens after this, and then you'll need to hold down and slightly left on the control stick. What's happened is you've entered the cannon with some added height, and this carries into the gliding section. With this added height, you can now land on top of the course near the giant wigglers. Of course, they like to be trolls and get in your way after you finally pull this trick off naturally. This shortcut takes a lot of practice to get the timing down, and you'll fail in lots of spectacular ways until you pull it off. But yet again, it's great for time trials. And that about wraps things up with Mario Kart 7, which is not as crazy glitch-wise as some of the other entries into the series, but nonetheless a lot of fun. A huge thanks to Gil of Gilly the Kid for helping me out with the Coconut Mall glitch, albeit unsuccessfully, but we had a laugh trying. He makes some very funny reviews of random games on his channel, and he's just generally a sweet dude, so please go and check him out and say hi. And as always, much thanks to Patreon supporters who really help the show. If you feel like helping too, remember even $1 is an amazing contribution, so thanks guys. And if
This video was sponsored by Next Games and The Walking Dead No Man's Land. Check the link in the description to download now. They're probably gone by now. That's not good. Can you guys even believe this? This is like the third time the apocalypse has happened on this channel. It's getting a little out of hand. Well, I guess if I have to train to fight against some zombies, then there's no better way than using the Walking Dead app game by Next Games. Hashtag sponsored. Hashtag Walking Dead. Hashtag next games. Hashtag zombies. Hashtag sponsored one more time. Hey guys, before we get started with the main video, I'm here to talk to you about the Walking Dead app game by Next Games. If you're a fan of the Walking Dead show like I am and you're looking for something new to play on the go, then you should definitely check out the game. It's kind of like a mix between a resource management game and a tactical combat game. You get to build your own camp and collect different resources and find and level up your own survivors. And if you're lucky, maybe you'll even get Rick Grimes. That's a dream! Coral! 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 That never gets old. Oh my god, he's actually in the game. You can get Carl. After playing the game for a little bit, leveling up some of my guys, and taking on some of the early game missions, I can actually say that the game is pretty fun. You're always getting new characters, new equipment, and progressing in some way. So if that's something you're into, you should definitely check out the game. The download link is in the description down below. Super Mario Bros? Legend of the Lost Kingdom? Oh my god, the legends are true! It's the long-lost Mario game! Oh yeah, that's the stuff. It's just like I remember it! When the music overlaps with the music, that's art. That's art right there. It's so good! Los Wedo not touch Gumba. Alright, silly me, we don't touch a Gumba. What's a Gumba?
Me, Mario.
Mario has been the icon of Nintendo for over 30 years now, sold millions of games, been associated with a myriad of different jobs, so of course he's also been the target of massive bootleggery. Toys, rip-offs, and especially bootleg video games, it cannot be stopped! So today we're going to take a look at some of the most ridiculous Mario bootleg games on the Famicom and NES. Let's be honest right out of the gate, most of these games are gonna be pretty bad, because bootleggers are lazy. But I guess that's kind of why you're here, right? Like in this game, totally not sponsored by McDonald's! McMario! That's Mario, alright. Oh, this is weird. I never thought I'd see the day Ronald McDonald walked up to Mario, hunched over, and then asked Mario to retrieve his club cards for him. But wait a second, there was those Mario toys at McDonald's not too long ago. Maybe this was some sort of sign. A premonition even of events to come. Oh my god, it was hidden so well. Who would have thought a bootleg would contain— Man, Mario is so good at this game, he doesn't even need help from Luigi. That's some good sprite swap in there. Attention to detail is key to a bootlegger's motto. I mean, it's McKids though. Nothing has really changed from the rest of the game. Just a simplistic palette swap for the main kid characters, and that's about it. Next up, we have this one called Pizza Pop Mario. That sounds freaking sweet. Yeah, let's go, Mario. Look, you got Mario, right? Okay, he's got a pizza. Pizza Pop Mario. Pizza Pop was actually, believe it or not, a real game for the NES Angelico system starring a random delivery kid. But you see, now it's got that marketing edge because we know kids love Mario. And they love pizza. It's the perfect match. The goal of the game is to reach the end of the stage, deliver your pizza, and avoid things hurting you. You got falling pots, construction workers, and lots of cats. They never go away. It's like some sort of infestation has taken over. You know, I don't think the people I'm delivering this pizza to are gonna appreciate that it was used to abuse feral cats in this city. But I guess the less they know, the better though. My lips are sealed. On second thought, I don't think this guy cares much. I don't really understand why I'm jumping up the side of the building. Are there stairs? Are the stairs inside the building not good enough for you? This game is pretty zany. I mean, you fight mobsters on the roof with your pizza. It's the heritage story of Mario when he was a young lad out in the world making his way, going from the Pizza Pop Apprentice to the Pizza Pop Master. And I mean, this is obviously a real Mario game, guys. And if you don't even believe me, just read the title on the cartridge. Merry Pizza Pop. Oh. There seems like a mistake. Next up, we have one of my favorites and a pretty famous bootleg called Samari. Oh, I remember. Samari. Can you guess? Can you guess what the game is trying to be? Whoa, this is weird. I'm getting some, like, really crazy early 90s cool dude flashbacks right now. You guys ever get those? What other game do I know? You collect the rings, you spin in a little ball, and then you go into a little loop-de-loop. That's always fun. Or you try to and it kind of works. So if you cannot already tell, basically this game is just a demake of the original Sonic, but with Mario. Okay, but why? How does someone even come up with an idea like this? Do you think the person was just sitting around and it was just like an epiphany struck them to steal not one, but two different properties, but somehow make it worse? Okay, here's the deal. We need a new idea, a fresh idea. Toad? Dr. Ham Ham? You guys are obviously hip with the kids, so show me what you got. That's just Super Mario World, Toad. Mario. Toad, that's just a Mario game. Dr. Ham Ham? That's not even a new idea. That's just Sonic. No, it's not good enough. Mario, Sonic... Wait a second. Oh my god. We just have to... And we'll put it on the NES. That still sells well. I honestly think that one of my favorite parts of the game isn't the game itself, but the plot description on the Wikipedia article. The plot? What plot? The plot of me getting stuck in that pit for like 15 minutes? That one? Let me just actually state for the record that there is no plot when you press the start button. It just starts. So whatever all this is, it's all made up. The plot of Samari borrows heavily from that of the first Sonic title. Samari, the adventurer, an Italian plumber with distinct visual similarities to Mario. Okay, gonna have to stop you right there. Distinct visual similarities? That's Mario! I mean, he still has the M on his head! Has become lost in his plumbing pipes and has emerged in Sonic's world. Wait, don't you think you mean we arrived in a world with distinct visual similarities to Sonic's world? Don't want to get sued. So I guess it's okay to be in Sonic's world, but you don't speak Mario's name. That's not Mario, that's Samari, the adventurer. Show some respect, remember the name. I think we can all agree, though, that the one redeeming quality of this game is Samari's walk cycle. It's like a cartoon or something. Go, Mario, go! The game progresses through the same stages as the original Sonic, and you face off against Robotnik at the end of each stage like you would in any other Sonic game. Alright, we finally made it to the end. Robotnik, defeated by...
Samari the Adventurer.
Dang, man, that was so good. Somewhere deep in the mystical lands of... like China or something probably, there lies an infamous Mario bootleg cartridge that contains not one, but 7 games. Dude, 7 whole games? That is pizza poppin'! Never say that again. Okay. Yes, there is a cartridge out there with 7 different Mario games on it, and according to this list, we do have actually 7 games to choose from, so props to that. We have Mario 3, Mario 5, Mario Missing, Mario 10, Mario 11, Mario 14, and Mario 7. Now, Now, memory is a tricky thing, but I don't remember there being more than a few of those numbered Mario games, especially not 14 of them.
But with the powers of investigation,
we actually know that that isn't even scratching the surface of how many bootlegs of Mario there really are. And if I had to make a guess, the number would be somewhere in the 20s or 30s in terms of how many bootleg games of Mario there actually are.
That's a lot of Mary.
So let's make our way down this list, shall we? Mario 3. Oh, it's actually just Super Mario 3. You know, that amazing game for Nintendo? As far as I can tell, there weren't any changes made to the game either, so I guess it just gets a big thumbs up from me.
Good game. Good game. Good game. Game.
Alright, Mario 5. The heck? Wait. This is just Mario 2. Okay, so Mario missing? Okay, it's just Mario is missing. Am I missing something? Okay, so it turns out that these are just the basic Mario games, nearly identical to the originals. And I say nearly because the only difference I could really find was that Peach looks like she's about to murder someone. Don't mess with her! She's got the demon eyes like Dracula.
Take that.
So, what exactly is this? I'm afraid to play it. I'm afraid there's gonna be like, you know, boobs. I don't know. There's something about this face just... it's not clicking right. Wait a minute, is this DDR on fucking NES? Are you kidding me? Is that Jar Jar Binks? What the shit is this? That's Jar Jar Binks! Dancing. This sounds surprisingly fucking good on the NES. What the shit? What the shit? Donkey Kong? Oh, wait a minute. Why is one of those Russian castles like being pulled apart? What the fuck? I don't know what's going on with this snake here, but having some brain problems. You know who made this game? Why? 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 Hide in shame. Mario 7? That was the one I played. Oh, let's check it out. Granddad! Flintstones? Oh! Granddad! Granddad! What the fuck? Granddad! Granddad! What the shit? Granddad! Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh Dios mío. Nah, screw it. What in Mother Mary's name is this? Oh, what the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa! Simba? What the fuck am I playing as? Why am I doing like this twerkathon? What the fuck am I playing as? Am I a furry? It's some Lion King twerking, bootleg twerking. I'm gonna fucking laugh so much, I'm gonna fucking develop abs. Oh, fuck. Oh, the music is repeats. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh. Fuck it. So, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is with the sprite work? Why am I playing as Simba on 2 legs? Like, what the fuck? Like, mating season has begun, but what the fuck am I playing as? Hang on, let me get a good running distance again. Look, my head is like shrinking and de-shrinking. It's a fucking... He's looking at me like, yeah, you saw that. I cannot believe this exists.
So do you think you could run that whole thing by me one more time about where the light goes or whatever it is?
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Say it again, say it to my fucking face.
Help me!
Wow, Bootleg Mufasa, you sure do suck, and I wish I never invited you over. I don't like it! Okay, look, just as a heads up, I think something's wrong with your friend Bootleg Zazu over there. You might want to check it out. Oh, hey! It's Bootleg Jacques! What do you got for us today, buddy?
Tally-ho! I've come bearing news from the higher-ups. Please advise.
Oh, thanks.
You will never know my suffering, forever trapped inside this robotic husk.
Alright, that's great, Jacques. I'll see you later. What do we have here? Oh, look at that. A cease and desist from Disney. Yeah, that's probably about right. Alright, you two, get the hell out of my house. It's over. Well, unfortunately, Disney's lawyers could get to me a little too easily. But I'll tell you what is much farther away from US jurisdiction, and far better at Disney bootlegging. China! Such examples of their bootleggery include Bear of the Interest, the self-purported baby's toy and also high-class weapon, who farts his very well-known catchphrase, please play under the adult inspect to protect. I don't pretend, everyone knows that one. There is not a chance I'm interested in this bear! Yes, even a company like Disney, who is well known to be so very protective of its brands, wasn't exempt from the video game bootlegging phenomenon, much to their dismay. These games, as usual, take all forms and are generally cobbled together, producing hilarious results much of the time. So let's have ourselves a magical day, shall we? First off, let's have a look at some bootlegs based on the Lion King films, starting with, quite simply, a game called The Lion King. Copyright the Walt Disney Company? Well, at least they were nice enough to attribute it to the right people. That music, I don't think that's the Lion King. Mowgli begins his journey through the lion to find the man village. Mowgli, huh? True to whole lion, huh? Also, Mowgli's head is down here. Why is this just the Jungle Book? This is just the Jungle Book game for NES with minor things changed. Like, instead of Mowgli, it's a bipedal lion that doesn't look like anything from the Lion King. You're still ripping off Disney with the Jungle Book. Why didn't you just rip off a Lion King game? This is some ass-backwards logic. Well, if you can't beat him, join him. Okay, next up we have another one, The Lion King 5. Don't know where 3 and 4 went. I'm sure they'll give some sort of synopsis for those of us who missed out. Timon is really having a good time here, okay? You can tell by that mad flailing. In this game, you can select from 3 characters, Timon, Simba, and Pumbaa. Simba and Pumbaa look correct, but Timon has no ears and is wearing a bow tie. Like, what? You got the reference right on the other 2. What's wrong with Timon? Oh, dear God, it's Walking Fingers. I mean, have you guys seen the movie? You couldn't have just put something here that wasn't Walking Fingers. A lizard, you know, a wildebeest. Not Walking Fingers is the main point I'm trying to make. This game is basically a reproduction of the one for Super Nintendo, but it controls much worse and it's super glitchy. Sometimes you can get farther by manipulating the edge screen scroll. It's pretty wacky. It's so hard to control. God damn it, no! Out of lives. Oh my God! Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Simba fucking hangs himself when you get a game over? He just steps into a noose. He didn't even kick over a chair. The earth beneath him just gives way. Yes, as you see it, this game is apparently infamous for its ridiculous game over sequences, which also include Timon crying while digging his own grave and Pumbaa jumping into a pot of scalding water. Somebody made this, folks. This is real. I can't understand. The rest of the game is pretty standard. It's not meant to be shocking or anything. Maybe they just thought that made sense?
What can I say? Circle of life, circle of death, huh? Because, you know, it's circular.
I can't live in this world anymore! I saw Timon bury himself while crying. I saw Pumbaa cook himself. It's over for me.
Ah, never mind. I'll keep going. I got The Lion King 2 on Genesis here, okay? How can I say no to that face? They're getting very close to just calling it The Lion King and having it be a...
Black Friday approaches, and that means one thing. Jontron is out getting trampled just to get you the same old gift. Monopoly. Oh, you got me Mario 8 this year for the Nintendo NES. Well, this would have been great back in 1940s. You know, when it was impressive just to not die from kamikaze pilots. We all got games like this, you know the ones, bottom of the bin. But in this category, one genre reigns supreme. The bootleg Mario games. You know, why buy your loved ones a $50 Mario game for their Wii in which you have to, you know, put the disc in, when for $20 you can get them the magical device that plugs right into their 64, already has the game inside of it, and is also a toy of Mario's face. That's like what? It's like 18 toys in one. Now, bootleg games have been around for decades, but their true rise to popularity began in the early 1992, led by a company called One.
Let's load it up and see something life-changing.
Well, we gotta start this off the right way, so of course I'm gonna pick Mario 14. You know, this one really stood out to me, and I think they wanted it to, mainly because they printed it twice on the back of the...
Beautiful.
No! What can I say? I'm sold! Alright, next. Alright, what's next? Let's boot up Mario. I asked for this? Oh, God! I see. Yes, I certainly do understand what is happening here. Next up, Super Mario 7. Granddad? Flintstones. What is this? And why is it in my...
I have several questions.
Your eyes, I recognize them. Almost as though they were my own. Takeo Musaki. I did not believe I would find you in such a place. I was a warrior. I fought many great battles for the glory of our nation. For the honor of the dying samurai spirit. I was a hero. I share this memory. I have lived many of the same victories. I later learned that my victories were unwelcome. His betrayal was driven by petty jealousy. He knew I could endure anything, that I feared not even my own death. Punishment is one thing. This is cruelty. Who could be so evil as to desire another soul to endure such suffering? Who amongst us could be so dishonorable? Are you so blinded by your own loyalty? The orders came from the Emperor himself. My life, my path, is built upon a lie. This realm may have been corrupted and consumed by evil, but we possess the power to change things. The better tomorrow is only possible if we blow away the ashes of the past. None of us choose the means by which mercy will find us. But I am at peace. I understand what must be done. Will you be my kaishakunin? It is my honor.
One to go. Guess it's you next, Nikolai.
Nein. There is something else we
You got flash fried, freak.
It is unwise to stand in the path of the robot.
On Shadows, they have their own customs in this. Oh, and so you've never heard the regular Glitters one? No! Oh my god, that clutch! I got stuck in a Margwa, and I had to like... Oh my god. How do you record clips?
Show you a glitch how to get the thunder gun every time. You have to have a sniper, shoot the middle buckle, shoot the left question mark, shoot the right question mark, 360, teabag, prone, hit the box, shoot it with your sniper once more, and you should get thunder gun. What'd I tell you?
Oh my god, what?
What did I tell you, kid? Listen to me.
Alles klar? Es buggt. Ich kann hier nicht durch. Junge? Alles klar. Was? Hast du das gehört?
Power restored. Artificial gravity and life support online. In receiving bay. Tunnel 6. Tunnel 11. Laboratories. Aerodrome.
robot's target.
8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Friday 8 a.m. to 5
Oh, that is something. You can revive me in beast mode.
Oh yeah.
So if you can go into beast mode and reach me, then you can technically revive me.
Wait, what? Wait. No, seriously, what just happened?
That's the Samantha glitch where if you clip into somebody, it takes him down. But I was in beast mode, so it didn't kill me.
Why'd you jump on me?
I didn't realize it was gonna do that. I'm gonna send that into relaxing end.
This area is where the robot sits.
Literally a church in the middle.
Dude, you're mad tripping.
Bro, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube as a raw clip. Dude, I swear, what the heck is this? Oh, I got that shot too. Bro, I am recording. Dude, there's like a church right here. Yeah, I'm gonna send this to the relaxing end, dude.
To access the Toad Town minigames. The silver credit leads to the jump attack room. And
Oh, Nikolai. Proud to be Russian? I have to be honest. Most of the time, you seem very, very depressed. You barely even laugh at your own jokes.
Smash attack is Brian's team comes to play, and you'll have 30 seconds to Fuzzy, nothing. You must collect 10 portraits.
George.
The other things will just slow you down, and you receive coins dependent on your remaining time. But let's get back to this video. Why is
What the hell?
It's no secret that various characters are stored 1,000 units beneath the origin. Here's two separate pre-existing.
Yeah! It's time to die, child!
Luigi never shows up.
The power! I can control them all!
Intended to be part of the minigame at some This is just speculation, but it makes sense. Especially considering there isn't just one, but 10 Luigis stacked in the same spot. This can be proven by hacking the game to move each individual Luigi. If you ask me, I think the initial plan was to hit 10 boxes containing Luigi, but they decided against it for whatever reason. With that being said, these kind of videos are related to promote discussion. So if you agree or disagree, let me know your thoughts in the comments. By the way, the music used in this video is an awesome Toad Town cover by Thunder Scott, 8-Bit Brigadier, and Michelle Heathley. They are criminally underrated. And make a lot of video game music covers. so definitely give them a look. Links.
What's going on, guys? It's Patrick here, and welcome back to another Top 10, ladies and gentlemen. Today, guys, we're going to be going over the top 10 hardest wonder weapons to get or build. But overall, the top 10 hardest weapons to acquire. So this list is going to be looking at wonder weapons that have very difficult or tedious steps primarily, but also weapons that are hard to get from the box. Because let's be honest, there are a few wonder weapons